Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today, bringing you guys and gals Kingdom chapter reviews. Today, Kingdom chapter 460 review. Now, this chapter of Kingdom, let's start with characterization. Characterization-wise, I guess there is a bit for Kyoukai, because Kyoukai, she is displaying phenomenal willpower to be able to actually stand up and, pass out on the front door. And she's doing so she can return to the Haishin unit. Alright, so it's just fortifying her desire to be a part of the Haishin unit. Very easy. However, characterization-wise, clearly, Ryo Ten has the lion's share of the characterization. There is Ryuto, who does appear in the battlefield because his army right now is being led by Bati, but Bati doesn't know what he's doing. He's a brute force guy. So in comes Ryuto, and he's still wounded. He's still fairly weak, but he has the willpower as well to show up into the battlefield. But again, the main characterization here is for Ryo Ten, because Ryo Ten, she is able to shift the entire flow of the battle, not just on the right side, on the right side via the Quinn side. So not only the right side of the map, but also on the right center side of the center hill. Because she takes 10% of the men, she leaves them where they are right now on the right side of the Haishin unit, and takes 90% to move to the basin of the right center hill portion, which forces Ki Sui's hand to where now he has to make accommodations for that. And Coco clearly sees that. And now there is a weak spot within the right center hill portion, which everybody is waiting for one man to make a move. The Haishin unit will not be the ones to make the move. Kanki. They're waiting for Kanki. Everybody is waiting for fucking Kanki. Kanki is going to decimate. He is going to absolutely slaughter. Alright? I'm telling you, Kanki already has 1,000 dudes just have shit barrels. And they're gonna take arrows covered in shit and just start flinging them. It's gonna be some crazy shit. I'm telling you. I'm waiting. So the next chapter, it looks like we're gonna see what Kanki is gonna do. It's Kanki. It's no one else but Kanki. Now, that being said, that's good for Ryo Ten's characterization. But not only that, too. Because, yes, she does have the lion's share of characterization in manga chapter, but also the title. The title itself does give Ryo Ten characterization. Because the title is the Haishin unit's linchpin. The linchpin. So, Ryo Ten being the one to command the Haishin unit, because she's the strategist, and she's able to, even Ryuto realizes that when it comes to the Haishin unit, they're a threat. It's not just Kanki who's a threat. Watch out for these guys as well. And even Ki Sui understood what Riboku was saying about the Haishin unit, where these guys be on your guard, because they are fierce, and they can pull some pretty crazy stuff. And that, to me, I think was whoa, that was... So when you're saying that the title, the Haishin unit's linchpin, you're talking about Ryo Ten. You really couldn't say Kyoukai, because Kyoukai, she's, she's on the ground, because she's sick, she has a fever. Ryo Ten is the puppeteer here. Ryo Ten is the key to the Haishin unit's success. Now, granted, at some point in the future, all right, and I'm deviating here, but at some point in the future, I do believe that Shin will be able to be kind of similar to Dukyo, where Keisha, to where he could see the fire, he could see the blaze, and he can navigate, because he's an instinctive type, so he can navigate the battlefield like that. But we haven't seen that in a while from Shin. I want to see him, see a blaze. Hold on a second. Ten. I know you said that you want to go over there, but I see the fire. Alright? I see the fire. Let's go to the fire. That's what I want. That's what I fucking want, man. That's what I want. But he's not there yet. Okay, maybe when he's like a general, he will like unlock some type of like instinctive general strategist mechanism in his mind, and all of a sudden you start seeing like fires everywhere, some shit like that. Whatever. God damn it, shit! Come on, see the blaze, see it. Shit. All right, moving on. So, Ryo Ten dominates the chapter, leaps and bounds, good for a character. And when it comes to story progression, again, it's an entire shift in the battlefield. That's not a small shift. When you have out of 5,000 men, well, I mean, no, it's 5,000 plus Kyokai's 1,000 or 3,000. I think it's 3,000. Yeah, I think that their army is like 8,000 strong. Whatever. Here's the thing. You have 10% of your men stay in one area to deal with an entire battalion by themselves. All right, Bati and Ryuto, they lost a lot of guys because they've been, pushed back by the Haishin unit. But they can make up that ground. But they are willing to sacrifice that ground because they make so much of it, just so they can force the center to wind up being dominated by Kanki. Ryo Ten. That's, again, she is the cornerstone of this chapter. Not only in characterization, but also in story progression. Ryo Ten dominates this chapter. Round of applause. Shit, seriously. Then we have, well, I suppose I could say this. Character-wise, well, no, it's not character. It's a theme. That is a reoccurring theme. Okay? And I'm not too sure where to put this in the overall chapter rating. So I'll put it for like story progression. Why not? Because this is something that has been a thing in Kingdom. And that's the war horses. Now, it's pretty much stated that the reason why Ryo Ten is, the reason why Kyokai is alive is because when she fell into the abyss, apparently it was her war horse that found her and took her to that village because the war horse remembered where the village was. Now, I can't say it's characterization because it's a fucking horse. Like, who gives a fuck if the horse has characterization? But they are the war horses in Kingdom, where the war horses seem to be like the saving grace of certain individuals. So, for example, right, when I forgot what the battle was called, like Sai or Sei, like when they almost reached the Queen Capital, when Shin and Hoken had to go one-on-one, they started off mounted, but Shin's horse knew that if they were to remain mounted, Hoken would have the obvious advantage in reach. So Shin's horse tries to take out Hoken's horse. It fails, but in the process, Shin and Hoken fall off their steeds. In Shin's first campaign, Shin's warhorse is able to like plow through all these dudes. Oh wait, was it Shin's warhorse or was it the guy's warhorse? Well, either way, one of the warhorses gets shot by an arrow, and it should have died, but it didn't die. It kept on going until it reached its destination, and then it died. I think even Oki had like a warhorse that was very impressive, and like it got Oki out of there, and then it died. Like the warhorses wind up being the saving grace for a lot of characters in this series. Have you noticed that? So it's story progression in that sense too, because again, you can't really say it's individual characterization for a fucking horse, but it's the war horses as a whole that seem to be very beneficial for certain characters. So that's the chapter overall. So when it comes to overall chapter rating, I think it's a good plus to great chapter of Kingdom. All right, and you're setting up Kanki, so that's gonna be gruesome and brilliant, because Kanki, you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. All right, I'm telling you, shit-covered arrows coming your way. Doo-doo covered arrows coming your way, son. Be prepared, Ki Sui. Be prepared, okay? Because when Kanki comes strong, if you don't have the lube ready, you're gonna feel the pain. You're gonna feel a lot of pain. So once again, chapter rating is gonna be a good plus to great, and I am done. So King Lightning, rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice goddamn day.